So going into the garden under this neem tree, under the shade, see here, this greens have taken over like 65 days, sorry, even 75 days to get to this size. Whereas I will show you the other garden which is just like 25 days under reasonable sunlight that has grown to the same extent. I'm going to harvest these greens for today's morning breakfast. This is the first round of greens that I'm harvesting. So nice. This is all life, isn't it? So freshly alive life. Very much, if you have to consider whether I'm eating vegetarian or non-vegetarian in terms of killing or not killing, then obviously it's life that I'm going to consume. This has taken only about 25 days to grow up to the same size that I harvested, which was like 75 days. See here. So I'm going to harvest them as well to make a little more for my breakfast, whatever this. So that is the difference it makes with sunlight and without sunlight. That goes for every life on this planet almost. Very much for human beings too. So how much are you exposed to the sunlight in a day-to-day life? It's going to have a big impact. And this stretch of one line is like 1 more week older than this. That is like about 32 days. Is it good for one person? Taking them to the kitchen for washing, thoroughly for the mud. The nourishment starts happening right from the moment you come in contact with the food or its ingredients or the field in which it grows. That is why it makes a lot of difference to the homemade food compared to any kind of luxury fine dining food. When you yourself or your family member involved in growing the food or in preparing the food, the amount of time one spends with it, in caressing them, with the human contact, whether you involve in washing them, cutting them, buying them, or harvesting them, everything increases the connection with you. The food starts identifying right from the moment, and by the time when you're eating it, it integrates very easily, very effortlessly, especially when you grow something on your own hands in your own field and harvest it and cook yourself and then eat it or give it to your family. It is nothing like that. The assimilation, digestion, and everything is going to happen in a far more different level than just buying some food from outside. So this little portion of greens been taken out from the garden, like a small little meal for me. So how much nurturing, like how much care is needed when it is you have to grow it in your garden, But you can also find greens. The amazing thing is about, you don't have to grow the greens all the time, but if you go in the wild and look around in the neighborhoods, you can easily find the greens. I would say that, instead of growing the greens, if we can find greens in the neighborhoods and in the wild and identify them properly and then eat, I think that is the best way and the most sustainable way instead of cultivating all the time. What was right outside in the garden for the last 2 months or 1 month has become my food right now, and it is going into, it's all life.